Hello students, welcome in our channel Class 10 ncert SSC Math with Sujatag ji. Welcome students and welcome in this our new session for the solving board question papers from 2020 to 2025. Now student, let us see the board question paper July 2023 for the mathematics 2. Students, this session is very beneficial for the standard class 10 and for SSC, that is the Maharashtra State Board. Now students, watch it carefully and you understand that this session is very important for your board exam March 2026 and you are passing. This is the passing strategy. Okay, this is the passing strategy and you get the out of marks in the maths if you decide. Then let us come over the July 2023. Now here question 1A, you are familiar that the question 1A, that is the MCQ. It is for MCQ and this question, the first question is the volume of a cube of size 10 centimeter is. Now here students, that the given is the side is given 10 centimeter. Now that's why we have to find out the volume of cube. So we here use the formula. Volume of cube is equal to side cube. Is equal to side cube. Now here substitution, cube of 10 and cube of 10 means write the 10 3 times 10 multiply 10 and that means here the 1000 cubic centimeter. So here students, the correct option is D, 1000 cubic centimeter. Okay students, very easy question. So now here a line, second question, a line makes an angle of 30 degree with positive direction of x-axis, then the slope of the line is. Now here students, the given is the angle and that angle is the 30 degree. That angle is 30 degree. So here we write theta is equal to 30 degree. And we have to find out the slope of the line. So here students, slope of the line, here slope of the line is equal to tan theta. This is the formula. So now here tan 30. So students, that tan 30 means the 1 upon root 3. So here students, the final answer, the correct option is C, 1 upon root 3. Next one question students. Next one question is angle ACB is inscribed in arc ACB of a circle with center O. If angle ACB is equal to 65 degree, then find major arc ACB is equal to. Okay, so now here the angle is given. So here students, the measure of the angle is given and there is an inscribed arc. That means here students, we use the formula that major angle ACB is equal to half of major arc ACB. Okay, this formula. So that means students, half, here angle 65 is given. So here I write 65 degree and multiply major arc ABC, major arc ACB. So here 2 multiply 65, that is equal to 130. So here students, so that our correct option is B, 130 degree. Okay students, the next one, that is a find the perimeter of a square if its diagonal is 10 root 2 centimeter. So now here there is a square and given is that the diagonal, and here it is a figure of square. So now here students, we will use the formula and we know the formula in the 90 degree angle triangle. That formula is that side is equal to 1 upon root 2 diagonal. 1 upon root 2 diagonal. Okay, but now here that is the 1 upon root 2 multiplied by diagonal. So the diagonal is 10 root 2. So now root 2 get cancelled and that will be the 10. So here students, the correct option is the 10 centimeter. Okay, side is equal to 10 centimeter. Now next one students, that next one question is for the question 1B. That is the B sub question. Here it is also the question 1B is for the 1 mark. There are the 4 questions, compulsory questions. You write each and every question. Okay. Now here students, in the following figure, angle ACB. See here, angle ACB is equal to angle DCB and which is equal to 90 degree. Which is equal to 90 degree students. And AB is equal to 6. AB is equal to 6. DC is equal to 8. Then area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle DCB. We have to find this. So now here, this is the descriptive questions. You have write each and every step, but it is for only the 1 mark students. So now here students, that in this figure the angle ABC is equal to angle DCB is equal to 90 degree. That means it is of, that is the triangle here students, the triangle ABC. First I write the given students. So here I write given. That is the angle ABC is equal to angle DCB is equal to 90 degree. Then here AB is equal to 6. AB is equal to 6. DC is equal to 8. And then find out area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle DCB. Area of triangle DCB. Now here students, we have to find out the ratios of the areas of the triangle. So that means here students that these two angles are 90 degree. That means students that triangle ABC is similar to triangle DCB. These two triangles are similar because these are the right angle triangle and every right angle triangles are similar to each other. So here these two triangles are similar, and by the property of similarity triangles we can write here that by similarity the property of similarity of triangle, by the property of similar angle triangle, that is area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle DCB is equal to the square of AB upon square of DC. So that means here student 6 upon 8 here. That is the 6 square and the 8 square. So here students, that means which is equal to 6 multiply 6 and 8 multiply 8. And that means here 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8. Here also 2 3s are, 2 4s are. So that means here 3 multiply 3 multiply 4 divided by 4 multiply 4. That means here 9 by 16. So area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle DCB. Area of triangle DCB. Okay. So this is our final answer. Now next one students. Here in this example student, see in the following figure, finding the length of RP. Finding the length of RP using the information given in the triangle PSR. In the triangle PSR, the information is given. Now here students, we can see that this is a right angle triangle. Okay, so this is a right angle triangle. So I write here in right angle triangle, in right angle triangle PSR. PSR. What would you have to say? That is the major angle PSR. PSR is equal to 90 degree. And here RPS, major angle RPS is equal to 30 degree. And SR is equal to 6 here. Okay. So now here this is the given that in the figure. So we write here. Then here that the major angle PSR, here major angle PSR is equal to 90 degree and major angle RPS is equal to 30 degree. Therefore, students, major angle SRP is equal to 60 degree. So now here students, this triangle, that triangle PSR is a 30, 60, 90 degree angle triangle. Okay, so that will be 30, 60, 90 degree angle triangle. So now we use this property, 30, 60, 90 degree angle triangle property here. So we have to calculate the length of RP. Here we have to find out the length of RP. So RP means that is the hypotenuse here, students. Okay, hypotenuse. But that hypotenuse we can find out with the help of the given two right angle sides. Okay, if only there is a one right angle side is given, second right angle side is not given, so that means we cannot calculate it. But here it is not only a right angle triangle, it is a 30, 60, 90 degree angle triangle. So that means we can here use the property of 30, 60, 90 degree angle, and that is called as the opposite side. We say that the opposite side of 30 degree angle is 1/2 of its hypotenuse. So that means, students, that opposite side of 30 degree, that is the SR. So SR is equal to half of its hypotenuse. Okay. So now what is the hypotenuse? Here, students, the hypotenuse is the RP. Hypotenuse is RP. And what is the RP? That the measure of the RP is not given, we have to calculate, but the SR is given, that is the 6 here. Okay, so here, students, that here RP is equal to 6 multiplied 2. That means RP is equal to 12. Okay, student. So such a way we can find out the hypotenuse. Okay, here. Now next one example. Here, students, the examples in the question 1 and question 2 are very easy, and in the question 1 the examples are very easy. Okay, so that's why you try to solve as possible as the board question paper, and that is that from board question paper you solve the question 1 and question 2, because it is a repeated questions. And for the passing strategy, if you want to pass in the maths paper, then you should solve that question 1 and question 2 correctly. Okay, student, खूप इझी क्वेश्चन्स असतात स्टुडंट. सो तुम्हाला क्वेश्चन 1 आणि क्वेश्चन 2 मध्ये 20 मार्क्स हे तुम्हाला सहज मिळवता येतील, खरंच सहज मिळवता येईल. आणि म्हणून ही आमची पासिंग स्ट्रॅटेजी ही तुम्ही फॉलो करा. क्वेश्चन 1 आणि क्वेश्चन 2 हेच तुम्ही सॉल्व करा. खूप छान गणित आहे, इझिली तुम्ही सॉल्व करू शकता. सो नाउ लेट अस द क्वेश्चन 3. What is the distance between the two parallel tangents of a circle having radius 4.5 centimeter? So now here, students, that given that distance between the two parallel tangent having the radius 4.5 centimeter. Now here, students, if there is a circle and that circle, suppose that circle having the parallel sides, okay, parallel tangents, that are the parallel tangent. So these are the parallel tangent. Okay, circle having the center O, then radius, that is radius is 4.5 centimeter. Okay, and the two tangents, name it as P and Q. Then this is the radius 4.5, and this is also the another radius, that is from the tangent P. So here, students, here the distance from X to Y. The distance from X to Y is nothing but the distance between the two parallel tangents. Okay, so here, students, we write that the distance between two parallel tangents is equal to the 4.5 plus 4.5. Okay, 4.5 plus 4.5 that is equal to 9 centimeter. That is equal to 9 centimeter. Very easy. बघा किती इझी क्वेश्चन्स येतात ते. सो हेच तुम्ही क्वेश्चन 1 आणि क्वेश्चन 2 खूप चांगल्यापैकी त्याच्यावर फोकस करा स्टुडंट्स. सो नाव नेक्स्ट वन स्टुडंट्स. Here the question 4 student, that is find the coordinates of midpoint of the segment joining the points A 4 6 and B minus 2 2. Now here the midpoint formula. We have to calculate the coordinates of midpoint. Okay. So now here students, I write here that coordinate of midpoints. Coordinate of midpoints is equal to question mark. And here the first coordinate is A 4 6 and the second one, that is the B minus 2 2. Okay. So now here that let that A 4 6 as a x1 y1 and then B minus 2 2 as a B x2 y2. Okay. Then that means here students, that means here x1 is equal to 4 and here students y1 is equal to 6. So here also that x2 is equal to minus 2 and here students y2 is equal to 2. Okay. Now here we have the values of the coordinates x1 y1 and y1 y2, then x1 y1 and x2 y2. Then here students the coordinate of midpoint. So the formula is x1 plus x2 upon 2 comma y1 plus y2 upon 2. So here x1 is 4 plus minus 2 upon 2 and here 6 plus 2 upon 2. Then here students 4 minus 2 upon 2 and here 8 upon 2. So that means here 2 upon 2. Here I write here students that 2 upon 2 and here 2 and 2 4s are 8. So here students 1 4. So here the coordinate of midpoints, is equal to 1 4. Okay students, खूप इझी क्वेश्चन्स आहेत बघा, एकदम इझिली आहेत. टू स्टुडंट्स complete the following activities and rewrite it. This is a question for 2 questions, 2 marks questions. There are the 3 questions, out of 3 we have to solve the 2 questions only. Okay. Now it is an optional question and it is an activity based. Question 2A is activity based question. So now here you can get the full marks here in the activity based question. Okay. So now here in the above figure, circle with center D touches the sides of ACB at A and B. If angle ACB is equal to 50 degree, angle ACB is equal to 50 degree. So here students see that the angle ACB here, okay, that angle ACB here 40, see here 52 degree. Okay, so this is a 52 degree. And here complete the activity to find the major angle ADB. Okay, we have to find out this angle. Okay students, we have to find out this angle. Now here students see the activity, that here in this activity, see in quadrilateral ABCD, it is the quadrilateral ACBD students. Okay, not ABCD, it is the quadrilateral ACBD. And here angle CAD is equal to angle CBD, then that is the bi-tangent theorem. Yes students, so that angle CAD, here students this angle, and the CBD, that this angle. So now here that here AD is a radius, and CA is a tangent. Okay, CA is a tangent. See here, CA is a tangent. And that's why by the tangent theorem this angle DAC is equal to 90 degree. Okay, and then also that students dB, here dB is a radius and CB is a tangent. dB is a radius, CB is a tangent, and that's why angle DBC is equal to 90 degree. So these both angles are 90 degree. Okay, and this angle is given, that is a 52 degree. So we can calculate this angle very easily, angle ADB. Okay, so now here that tangent, and so we write here 90 degree by the tangent theorem. Okay, then the next step, that is a angle ACB plus angle CAD plus angle CBD plus angle ADB is equal to that each and every the sum of the angle of the quadrilateral, sum of the angle of every angle in the quadrilateral, that is equal to 360. So now here ACB is 52 degree, CAD is equal to 90, CBD is equal to 90 degree, ADB we have to calculate, which is equal to 360 degree. Then sum of these three, that means the 52 plus 90 plus 90. 90 plus 90, that is equal to 180. 180 plus 52, that means the 232. So here we can write 232 degree. Okay, 232 degree. Then next step, angle ADB is equal to 360 minus 232 degree, and that means angle ADB is equal to, that means here 8, then 2, then 1. That means here 128 degree. Okay students, so very easy question, very easiest question student. So you can get the full marks here. Okay, so follow my strategy students for the question 1 and question 2. तुम्हाला फक्त क्वेश्चन 1 आणि क्वेश्चन 2 खूप चांगल्या प्रकारे सॉल्व करायचे आहेत, अगदी कळलं, आणि त्याच्यातच तुम्हाला पासिंग मार्क्स मिळणार आहेत. स्ट्रॅटेजी फॉलो करा, क्वेश्चन 1 आणि क्वेश्चन 2 पूर्ण सॉल्व करायचे आहेत, तिकडेच फोकस करा. So now here students, in the above figure, side of square ABCD is 7 cm with center D and radius DA sector. Radius DA, sector DAXC is drawn. So here this is the square having the side 7 cm and here is the sector. Then make the sector, that is a DAXC. Okay. So now here students, the activity area of square is equal to dash dash. So we have right here the area of square and that is the side square. Okay, side square. बघा किती इझी आहे, किती इझी आहे side square. Then 7 square, that means the 49 square centimeter. Then the next one, that is the area of sector DAXC. That means here we have to write down the formula here students. So formula is theta upon 360 multiply pi r square. Multiply pi r square. So now here theta is, this is a square. So that means here students, the theta is equal to 90 degree. So here we write here 90 degree. Then 90 upon 360 multiply 22 upon 7 and the r that is the r is nothing but students the side of the square. Okay, side of the square. So here we put here square of 2. So that means after calculation the answer is 38.5 centimeter square. Okay. Then next one students, third, that is a complete the following activity to prove cos theta plus tan theta is equal to cosec theta multiply sec theta. So now here students, the LHS and RHS are equal or not, that we have to prove out. And very easy questions, this such a type of the questions because it is from the chapter trigonometry. Then here LHS cot theta is plus tan theta. So now cot theta, we express the cot theta as a cos theta upon sin theta, as the cos theta upon sin theta plus sin theta. Tan theta express sin theta upon cos theta. So now we are cross multiply because the denominators are different. So cos square theta, here cos square theta plus here sin square theta upon sin theta multiply cos theta. Now here student, the first identity of trigonometry says that sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So here write the 1. So 1 upon sin theta multiply cos theta. Okay. Then the next process is that the bifurcation, that is a separate out this denominator to the numerator. So 1 upon sin theta and then 1 upon cos theta. Okay, multiply. Then 1 upon sin theta here students, 1 upon sin theta means students the cosec theta. And here 1 upon cos theta is equal to sec theta. So see students, here our last step is nothing but the RHS. Our last step is nothing but the RHS, okay, right hand side. And that means we say that LHS is equal to RHS, therefore cos theta plus tan theta is equal to cosec theta multiply sec theta. Okay, students? Then next one. Next one question is from the B question, question 2B. It is also for the 2 marks question. Very easy type of questions to run. Solve the following sub questions, any 4. There are the 5 questions are given and you have to solve the 4 questions. So now here students, first question. If cos theta is equal to 3 upon 5, then find sin theta. Very easy question students. Here also we use the first identity of trigonometry. So what is the first identity of trigonometry? That is here students, that sin theta, see here, that sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So because here the cos theta is given, cos theta is equal to 3 upon 5 and we have to find out the sin theta. So that's why here students, we use this identity. Okay, so then now here that sin square theta plus 3 upon 5 whole bracket square is equal to 1. So that means here students, sin square theta plus 9 upon 25 is equal to 1. So here student, sin square theta is equal to 1 minus 9 upon 25. So that means students, 25 minus 9 upon 25. And that means students, that is equal to 16 upon 25. So here sin square theta is equal to 16 upon 5 and that means students here the next step, sin square theta is equal to square of 4 divided by the square of 5. Okay, so now here square root on both the sides, then we have sin theta is equal to 4 upon 5. So here this is our last equation, last answer, final answer. Okay, then next one students, the next one is that the find slope of the line EF, where coordinates of E are -4, -2 and coordinates of F are 6, 3. So now here students, that the coordinates are given, okay, the coordinates of E, that is I write here the coordinates of E is equal to E -4 -2. Now here that which is equal to, we consider that E as a x1, y1. Okay, and here the coordinates of F, that is 6, 3, which is equal to F x2, y. Okay, so we let that the coordinates and then here because of the formula, that formula is that the slope of the line EF, slope of the line EF is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So here substitution is that y2 minus y1, y2 minus y1, 3 minus of minus 2 divided by x2 minus x1, that is the 6 minus of minus 4. So here 3 plus 2 divided by 6 plus 4, which is equal to 5 upon 10. That means 5 ones are 5 ones are. Okay, so now here that is our final answer. We write here slope of the line EF is equal to 1 upon 2. ओके स्टुडंट्स, बघा फॉर्म्युला लक्षात ठेवायचा आहे. रिपीट झालेला आहे क्वेश्चन, रिपीटेड झालेला आहे क्वेश्चन. सो व्हेरी बेनिफिशियल, व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट क्वेश्चन. ओके स्टुडंट्स, the next one example, that is the third one. In the above figure, in this figure, red PQ touches the circle at point Q, and if PQ is equal to 12, this students, PQ is equal to 12, PR is equal to 8, this PR is equal to 8. For finding the length of segment PS, we have to find out the segment PS. Okay, so now here first we write the given here students. So first given is that the PQ touches the circle at point Q. Ray PQ touches the circle at point Q. Okay, and here PQ is equal to 12, PR is equal to 8, and we have to find that is the length of PS. Length of PS. So now here student, see that this is a figure of circle, and this circle having the tangent, this is the tangent and this is the secant. Okay, so that means here we write that by tangent secant theorem. Okay, by tangent secant theorem. What did it say? It says that PQ square is equal to PR square, PR multiply PS. So that means here now substitution, here the square of 12, PR is 8 and here PS, that is the calculate. So now here 144 is equal to 8 multiply PS. So now here students 144 upon 8 is equal to PS. So that means here 8 ones are 8, 8 ones are 8 here, okay. Then here students do it here 144 here 6, okay. Then here 18. Okay. So now here 18. So here student PS is equal to 18. Okay. This is the final answer. That means the length of PS is equal to 18. Okay. This is our final answer. Then the next one students, see the next one example. बघा किती सोपे एक्झाम्पल्स येतात ते स्टुडंट्स. ओके, सो म्हणूनच क्वेश्चन 1 क्वेश्चन 2 चांगले करा. ओके, चला आता आहे इन द अबव फिगर, दिस फिगर angle NNP is equal to 90 degree, segment NQ, see here segment NQ, perpendicular segment NP, perpendicular segment MP, and NQ is equal to 9, NQ, see here NQ is equal to 9 here, and QP, that QP is equal to 6, and we have to find the NQ. Now here by observing the figure, that we know that we can understand that here it is a right angle triangle, and here also there are the two right angle triangle. So here we can use, and here also that there is a line segment and which is perpendicular to the hypotenuse, and that means here by using that we can use here the geometric mean theorem, by using geometric mean theorem. Okay, we use here geometric mean. So now here before that we write the information. Okay students, so here given, we write the given, that is the angle NNP is equal to 90 degree, then segment NQ is perpendicular to segment MP, then here students NQ is equal to 9, QP is equal to 4, and that is the NQ. Then NQ is equal to question 1. Okay students, so by using the geometric mean theorem, here that geometric mean theorem says that the NQ square is equal to QN multiply the PQ. Okay, multiply the PQ or QP say. So now here NQ, the NQ is not given, we have to calculate the NQ. So as write it is as it is. Then QN is equal to 9 and multiply that QP, that is the 4. So that means here 36. So now NQ square is equal to 36. So NQ square is equal to 6 square. Now the next step, that is a squaring on both the sides. So NQ is equal to 6. NQ is equal to 6. Okay students, this is our final answer. Now the next one example students. See, in this figure students, that AB parallel, if AB parallel CD parallel EF, see AB parallel DC parallel EF, and then find X. This is the X, CE, the line segment CE is X, and AE by using the information given in the figure. Okay, you have to find out X as well as the AE. Okay students, this is the AE. Now how can we use which theorem, which property here we use? See here that these sides, these line segments are parallel to each other. Okay, and here these are the transversal. These are the transversal. So here we use the property of three parallel sides and they are two transversal. Okay, so first we write down the given here. Okay, so here given is students AB parallel CD parallel EF, and then we have to find X here and the AB. Okay, so now here students we write here by using three parallel lines and there two transversal property. Okay, that the intercepts are equal. Their intercepts are equal. So here students BD divided by DF. BD divided by DF is equal to AC divided by CE. Okay, so now here substitution 8 upon 4 is equal to 12 upon x. So here 8 multiplied x is equal to 4 multiplied 12. So here x is equal to 4 multiplied 12 upon 8. So here simplifying this, that 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, 2 ones are, and here 2 6 are. So here students x is equal to 6. So we get the value of x. Now here the AE. How can AE made up of? The AE made up of that AC plus CE. So here AC is the 12 plus here the x is the 6. So here 18. So AE is equal to 18. Okay, AE is equal to 18. So